dois, três, testando. Um, dois, três. Hi, can you hear me?
Hello, Fabio.
Hello, hi, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, okay. Nice to meet you, Marcel. It's a pleasure to talk with you now.
Nice to meet you too. Give me 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay. So, how are you, Fabio?
I'm fine. And you, how are you doing?
I'm doing good. Thank you for asking. Okay, so well, the reason and the purpose of this call, basically, this is a screening call, so it's to get to know you and to better understand your profile. Um, I need you to answer a few questions at the end as well. And for example, you can start talking a little bit about your experience to just for me to uh, make sure we are on the same page. I understand you're currently working at Stefanini
Yes.
as a senior iOS and Android developer. So if you want, you
Yes.
can talk about that role, and we can start from there.
Okay. I was talk about a little about my career. I started working on 2010 as a software engineer, working as a full stack developer with Java and PHP and JavaScript. On 2012, I moved to another company, but still working with web technologies. Only on 2018 that I started working with mobile technology professionally, started working with React Native on 2018. On 2020, I started working on Stefanini. I was hired as an iOS developer, but I always worked on the Android side development too. I started working with iOS and I used some technologies in Stefanini. The first one that I was using is the UI kit. Later, I was able to use Swift UI as well on the company, and I only create new projects using Swift UI on the iOS side. On the Android side, I started using Java, and after some time, about 2 years later, I started working with Kotlin. We have some legacy projects that still use Java, but all new projects are created using Kotlin in the Android platform. About let me see about HTTP requests, I use Combine and URL session on the iOS side. On the platform, on the Android side, I use Retrofit now. We use async task on the past, but we are just using Retrofit now. About what more can I say about unit tests and integration tests? I always create integration tests, unit tests, integration tests, and end-to-end tests on both platforms. On iOS, I use XCTest and XCUI test to write those tests. And the Android side, I use JUnit, Expresso, and Hoboletric to create this unit integration and end-to-end tests. Well, that's just a quick overview of my career. I work here on Stephanie, connected to a government company that I work here, and I was working here the first 3 years that I was working on Stefanini, but now I used to work on a fintech company. I have this true experience working at Stefanini because Stefanini is a consultancy company. I don't work directly for Stefanini, but just like a intermediate company in this case.
Okay. Okay, great. So I understand. So right now, for example, your your current location is Brazil, right?
Yes, correct.
Okay. And that's just something I wanted to double check. That's where you live.
Okay.
Okay. And do you have like any vacations coming up soon?
No, no, I don't have any vacations.
In terms of operating system, do you have a preference to work with Windows or Mac OS?
Usually, I prefer to try to use macOS because iOS development is only possible on the macOS. But just I use it to Windows platform too. That's not a problem for me.
Also, you adapt to any of to both of them.
Yes, I use both of them for a long time now. I use Mac now for to develop iOS apps, but I use Windows too to develop Android apps. I have two computers separated here.
That's nice. Okay, and this is a question I will ask because as our clients provide this equipment, we just want to make sure that you feel comfortable like with any of both of them because
Okay, I'm comfortable with both.
Mm-hmm. And are you familiar with the agile methodologies Scrum and Kanban?
Yes, on my at this moment now, we just use Kanban, but for the first 2 years, we are using Scrum a lot on Stephanie.
Okay. So do I put like Scrum and Kanban? Like because you know both of them?
Yes, I know how it works because I use it for a long time. About daily retros, all the steps necessary. I know it very well.
Okay. And right now, for example, are you also in another recruitment process at this moment?
No, at this moment, no. This is the only one.
Okay. And did you when you saw like this role, what made you feel like this was a great opportunity for you? Like what motivated you to apply for this job?
I think that the main reason in this case for me is to be able to work 100% remotely because today I work in a hybrid environment. I work 4 days in my home and one on the company. I think I was trying to change this for one job that is 100% remote. This is my main reason
Oh,
now.
yeah, I understand. Okay, okay, that's nice. So let me see. I want to make sure I have. Well, I have to also give you some information so of how we work, so you can also have that in mind.
Okay.
Just give me 1 second. So, for example, we are a nearshore company that works with USA-based clients, and we hire people that are located specifically in Latin America. And the job is fully remote, as you mentioned. So, in this case, we work as contractors. I'm not sure if this is how you're currently working as a contractor. Um, is that how you're working right now
I work
as
right now. It's not
contract
not as a
employee?
contractor now, right now in Brazil, but
Oh,
I
you
know
have.
how. But I knows how it works. The contractor here in Brazil. I know
Oh,
if
okay.
it's necessary, I can change it to work as a contractor
Oh, okay.
in Brazil.
Okay. So you have you're like employee with benefits right now in
Yes,
your in. Okay,
yes.
that's okay. And okay, but with us, for example, well, you mentioned that you're okay working as a contractor, right? Just to
Mhm.
make sure. Okay. And but right now, for example, with us, this is well, it's a long-term project. The contracts with us last it's for 3 years.
Three.
That's 3 years.
Okay, okay.
Yes. So and then it's what else? I'll make sure everything is going right. So as contractors, for example, as you might know, how we work. For example, we. Oh my God! Give me 1 second.
Okay.
Okay, sorry, they're asking for email, so let me help with this.
No problem.
Okay, sorry about that.
No problem.
Where was I?
I think
Where
the
was I?
I was trying to remember now. I will talk about contractor on Brazil.
Oh, yes. So we work as contractors, and the contract is for 3 years with us, and we don't make, for example, any deductions to you in terms of the salary. The salary with us is in dollars and is per hour. So at the end, I also have to ask you some questions about that. For example, as you mentioned that you're currently working as an employee with benefits, that means that you have um, a monthly salary. Most likely, you have in my country it's called decimo tercero, decimo cuarto, and
Yeah.
that's like a salary, extra salary in December, and maybe any perks like health insurance and whatever, extra things besides your salary. So that's a few questions that we ask only to better understand what's your current like benefit package, but you can also let us know what would be like your expectation, and if we have to do like a conversion, because if in case you're not earning in dollars, that's okay. We can also do that like during the call, as we need like the information, and so also, another important thing, we have 12 days of ETO. This means earned time off per year. So these are days that you accumulate once you start working with us, and you can take them whenever you want. Some people decide to not take them, and at the end of the year, they decide to put all of those days get paid to them. That's
Okay.
also possible in case you decide to do that.
Okay, I got it.
And this is a full time job, so it's 8 hours per day, Monday to Friday, and we don't work on weekends. So the time zones of our clients are usually Eastern Time, Pacific Time, and Central Time. We don't use any invasive system to monitor if you're connected, working or not. Basically, we're looking for someone who will keep an eye on our clients, attend meetings, make deliveries on time, and as long as this is happening, no one will be questioning your schedules. Of course, you have to be responsive and attentive to the communication channels.
Yes.
Okay, and the process, of course, it's different depending on the role. So, for example, for this role, let me see if I had some notes here. So, for this role, for example, the what the client wants and they need is someone. The native iOS and Android is a must-have,
Yeah.
and this is a long-term project, as I mentioned. And this is until they rewrite the app, and they have not started yet to do that.
Okay.
And they have currently someone developing those, but they are not satisfied with what the person is doing, so they are like looking forward to that. And for example, once we finish this call, the next step is I send you an email with a link for you to do a psychomedical test. That psychomedical test is something that will take you 4 minutes maximum. It's not long. It's
Okay.
something our clients request. And then once you finish that, I also I will also you just reply to the email and let me know, hey Asiel, I completed PPI summary. And with that, I ask my coworker to please send me your PI summary because I do not receive it like directly. Another
Okay.
person receives it, and I reply to the email with different slots to schedule your manager call. Your manager call is very important in order to continue, or let me see if I am able to schedule your manager call right now because, to be very honest, mm, I have to add my notes first. Yes, I will send you like different slots
Okay.
for you to confirm which time works best for you, like the same week, to schedule that call. The call with the manager, it's for them to get to know you and understand like your experience. Of course, focus on the role, maybe understand your goals, and then once the call is finished, and if everything goes okay, we proceed with okay. Let's send the profile to the account manager. I create your profile all the way. I create your profile with your resume. So as you have, and thank you for that, a detailed resume, I will do my best with creating your profile. Your profile is your presentation letter to the client. The only experience that I do not have so much details is the web programmer experience. So maybe I am not sure if this was a job, right? Web programmer. Maybe you put like a little detail because it was your first experience. I am not sure if you decided to focus more in the other two experiences.
Yes.
Because I am looking, yes, that's the only one that I cannot put so much details because you only have one sentence.
My web
The
experience is more related to the past because I stopped working
exactly.
with web development in 2020. I started working in 2018, but I still work with mobile with web development, but I stopped it completely
Oh,
on.
but that was in the same company, huh?
Sorry, can you repeat the
Wait,
question, please?
is that you have web programmer from 2010 to 2012?
I,
In,
my previous company, I worked from 2012 to 2020. On 2018, I started working with mobile development, but I still works with web development. From 2018 to 12, I work with mobile and web development. After 2020, I only work with mobile development.
okay, is that you have in your resume from September for 2010 to January 2012?
Yes,
I'm
in
not sure if that
this
was it.
time from 2010 to 2012, it was only with web development. From 2012 to 2020, it's the majority part is was web development, but there are part of it that is was mobile development. From 2012 until today, it's only mobile development.
hmm So that's the only thing that I cannot like put so much details for the web programmer experience because I don't have so much information.
Okay. If you need more information, I can send it to you if it's
You
necessary.
can send, yeah, you can send like that info. You can just send like four more bullet points for that, and I can add them
Yes. Okay,
in
I
that
will send
profile.
that.
Don't worry.
Okay.
And I also need, please, the only the years of your Bachelor of Science in Information Systems, because in the profile we put, for example, 2010 to 2014. That's the only thing we put, the years.
I finished my bachelor on 2014. I started
Mm-hmm.
on 2009 and finished in 2014.
Okay, from 2009 to 2000. Okay, I already added this here. Okay, so I will just be missing the web
Okay, I will send
bullet
some
points for
bullet
the.
points from the
Mm-hmm.
web development for you by email.
Yes. Okay, and yeah, that's it. Then once once I have the PA summary, you complete the manager call. I do the profiles, of course. Then the next steps is we send the profile to the account manager, and then they review the profile. They send the profile to the client, and that's when we wait for the client to, okay. They decide that they want to know you, and then the account manager lets you know, okay, let's move forward with the next steps. And that's when we know, okay, the next steps, in case how many interviews um, uh, they need, and the name of the client and more details that I cannot provide right now because that's like things that the account manager provides. But at the moment, this is like what I can give uh, give you,
Okay.
and we can proceed with the last questions. Oh, in case you get the opportunity to work with us, how much time do you need to give notice to your current company?
About 1 to 2 weeks.
Okay. Do I put one or two?
One.
One. Okay. And we can proceed with the last questions.
Yes.
Uh, okay. So, for example, right now, your current salary is in dollars, Fabio, in your
In
current company.
my current company, I don't make the calculation because I receive on Brazil on my current is Brazilian reais, but I suppose it's about something between 18 and $12 per hour. Not 12, 20, 18 and $20 per hour.
Per hour.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. So that's 20. And you work 8 hours.
Yes, 8 hours per day.
Okay. 20 times 8
Yes, eight.
times 5 times 4. 3,200 would be monthly
Yes,
if I do the calculation like manually.
yes,
Okay. And do you receive the extra salary in December?
yes.
That's okay. Do you also receive like any extra bonus besides the décimo tercero and décimo cuarto?
Yes, there's one more. It's called PLR. It's some bonus about the performance on between the year.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's one more salary on the end of the year. The full salary,
Okay.
one full salary in the end of the year.
Performance bonus, of course. So that's okay. And do they also provide you with health insurance?
Yes, health insurance
Okay.
and a voucher for food.
And how many weeks of vacations do you get?
Usually
Do they give
four
you
4 weeks.
okay? And do they also give you like paid holidays from Brazil, or they are already counted in the weeks of vacations?
No, no, they are paid holidays too.
Okay, so 13 because Brazil has 13. Okay. And okay, and you mentioned that you're working hybrid. And what would be your salary expectation, Fabio?
I was thinking about $24 per hour.
Okay, $24 per hour. Okay, that's around 4,000 monthly.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, great. So I already took note of this. And in a few minutes, I will send you the email for you to the PI summary and the different slots as well. I
Okay,
just have one more meeting, so you can expect that in an hour or so.
okay.
And then just please let me know what time works best for you so I can schedule your call. And then other than that, I think yeah, that's it. We're good to go for the next steps. If you have any questions, you can also let me know. And
Alrighty.
I almost forgot, the company also gives you a $50 bonus for your birthday, for example, for you to do whatever you want. You
Good.
also have access to a platform for you to keep studying in case you're someone who likes to keep studying. Um, I'm missing something in the benefits. Mm,
I don't remember if you
yeah,
meant. Oh, sorry, sorry. Continue, please. Start.
oh, and the payment here, you can choose if you want to get paid once a month or twice a month. And you can choose the payment method, either if you want to get paid directly to your bank account, or it has to be an account in dollars, of course, or through a service like PayPal, Pioneer, Wise, or any of those.
Okay.
What works best for you? In that sense, the company is very flexible.
Okay. I have a
That's
PayPal
very
account.
important. What am I
Yes.
missing? So I
Yes.
am very
Very
sorry.
important. I have a
Yes.
Wise and a PayPal account. This is not a
Okay,
problem.
yeah, you can use any of those. Exactly.
Okay.
Hmm.
I forgot to. I just have one question. You mentioned that the
Hmm.
company will provide the equipment for me. That's correct.
Oh, yes, yes,
Okay.
yes. You will, the client sends an equipment as well.
Okay.
Exactly.
I don't have any
I am not
question.
sure what if like if it's a Windows or a Mac OS. As here, for example, sometimes they do have like very the details here, like a Windows machine or something like that. However, right now I do not have these, but for example, but yes, we do so. The client sends the equipment,
Okay.
so yes,
This is my
you can
only
expect that.
question.
Hmm. Okay, well, so that's it at the moment. I really appreciate your time, and I hope everything goes okay. Oh, also, by the way, as things can happen, if the position closes or whatever happens, but you're someone else, of course, with a good experience, um, something that we do as a company is that if you go through all the process and at the end the client decides to close the position or put the position on hold or goes with another person, what we do is that as you approve all of the process, in case we open a new role, I don't know, 1 month from now or a few days from now, what we do is that we do consider you for other roles, and you do not have to go through the whole process of my interview and
Okay.
the manager call again, just the process with the client. So what I do in that sense is that I contact you again and I let you know, like, can we have a quick call just to explain to you the new opportunity? How's the process with that new client? And maybe explain, like, a few details of that new opportunity, and maybe to know if there's something new I have to add to your profile or if something changed regarding
Okay.
your availability or your salary expectation or things that are very specific. But you are, if That's why I always like to tell like candidates, if things don't go well, do not think that you do not have future opportunities with us, because that's not how we work. So I just wanted to mention that because I think it's important for you to know
It's
that
very,
as
it's
well.
good to understand that the company is just not a single process that is connected, and if these
Mm-hmm.
things don't go well this time, it can be happens at another time.
Exactly, because some people get like very disappointed when, because that happens sometimes.
I
Clients,
understand.
you know, put positions on hold. It has happened in the past that we have like very good qualified candidates, and then the client decide, I don't know, hey, we closed the position with someone internal, and we're like, what? We had very good people, and then we have to talk with the candidates and everything, but um, then we get new opportunities. So that's something that it's good for you to know, that it doesn't mean that you won't be considered anymore
Okay.
if worse happens. Mhm.
Okay. Thanks for explaining.
Yes, for sure. Well, thank you, Fabio. I hope you have a great rest of your week and talk to you soon.
Oh, a good week for you. Good. It's good to talk to you soon. Expect to talk with you again.
Absolutely. Bye.
Bye.